I honestly, if you look back at my if you look back at my glassy.
One, two, three, let's go!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jondee and you are watching JustJondee. Today's video is in reference to a video I made in 2018. It was the glassy-ish skincare video that I made that consisted of many different steps. I wanted to make this video because I looked back at it and that's not what I do now. So I wanted to give you guys an updated skincare routine for the nighttime. But I also wanted to discuss with you guys my skincare story and how I've dealt with it. Now, I've been battling acne for like, 5 to 7 years now. I know I started getting acne in like 2013, I believe, or 2014, around there. And that's when it gradually started getting worse. I'll insert lots of clips, but it was a lot of breakouts, a lot of pimples. It just really lowered my self-esteem. So that's when I also started wearing makeup. The reason why I wore makeup was so that I can hide the acne from a lot of people. Because, during that time, it still wasn't as accepted. People would make fun of you for having too much acne. People would call me pizza face. People would call me oily. I was bullied for my acne, and that just like lowered my insecurity. So that's why I started doing so many skincare products. I started researching more. I started trying to put so much stuff on my face so that the acne disappeared, because I hated acne so much. So I was just consistently purchasing, buying. I can say honestly that I've spent over like $500, maybe a little less than that, on skincare, because I wanted to invest so much money into helping my skin. So I was always just buying, purchasing, putting on. If it didn't work, in like 2 days, I would like buy a new one. So that's why my skin was always breaking out. And that just progressively kept going until like end of 2019, beginning of 2020 was when I started really developing my skincare. I didn't really have a great relationship with my skin. Like I said before, I would always just be putting stuff on my face and not really knowing what was in those products, which is why I was battling it for 5 to 7 years, because I never fully understood the importance of skincare and the importance of your skin. Now, compared to my routine in 2018 to 2019 to 2020, it has dramatically changed. I do so many different things now that I don't do anymore, and I've honestly, me and my skin now have a really great relationship. This is my skin. This is with makeup, like you could still see the spots, but even without makeup, it still looks honestly the best it's ever looked in years. I also want to be doing a updated skincare routine for you guys. So at the end of this video, or after my skincare story and explaining what has changed, I will also be showing you guys what I do at night and the products I use. The only reason why I don't want to do morning is because it's very, very short, honestly. I only use 4 products, honestly, in the morning for my morning routine, and that is water. I don't use a cleanser in the morning. It's water, and then I use a toner, and then I use a vitamin C serum, and then sunscreen moisturizer. That's it. So that's why I don't want to do that kind of video, just because it'll be finished in like 2-3 minutes. So I want to do an updated skincare night routine because it's more complex, and because that's the one where I invest more time for my skincare. So in the prior years to finally getting a good relationship with my skin, I've said this before, I just kept adding new products, or honestly, just using products that I never even needed. Like, I remember, there was one product I used from The Ordinary that I was just like, oh, it sounds good, and then I just like lathered it onto my face and then I broke out, and I like never use it again. Or if like a product is trending and I think that it looked really nice and it will look really cool, I would put it on my face. And that's honestly one of the worst things you could do to your skin. So compared to the previous years up till now, I don't do that anymore. If you look back at my glassy-ish skincare, you see that I use, I think, like 8 to 10 products in that video, and I reduced it to half, and it's surprising to me. The reason why I reduced it to half is because I just stopped putting so much stuff on my face and just letting my skin naturally breathe. In other words, I just like started putting stuff on my face that I felt was necessary for my skin. I stopped using stuff that I didn't think my skin ever needed or needed at all. Now, as a result of using 4 to 5 products, there are 2 benefits now. One, I don't waste so much money. If I do spend a lot of money on skincare, that's for one product that I feel like my skin does need. Like I could spend $20 on a cleanser because I know my skin will like that product, but I would know I would spend like $10 for a serum, $10 for a toner, $10 for a cleanser, $40 for a moisturizer, stuff like that. But now that I've reduced my skincare routine to only 4 to 5 products, I am able to save a lot of money. So that's a great bonus. Since I've also reduced the amount of products, I've reduced the amount of stress my skin gets from adding way too many products. I only use 4 to 5 products. I wait it out a minute or even 30 seconds just so that my skin has time to absorb it, and then I move on to the next product. When I used to do it in the previous years, I would put on one product, wait 30 seconds, put another product, wait 30 seconds, put another product, wait 5 seconds, put another product. And I wasn't, one, allowing my skin to breathe, and 2, allowing my skin to naturally do whatever it needs to do. Your skin is your largest living, breathing organ, and it needs the time to repair itself, it needs the time to breathe, and it needs the time just to let it do its thing. Now that my skincare routine has been reduced, my money saving has gone up, and my skin's barrier / skin health has truly changed for the better. My skin has significantly reduced in the amounts of breakouts I get. It has significantly reduced in like the little whiteheads and blackheads that I get. And I'm finally realizing now that I should be listening to my skin. If there is a product that I feel like is not necessary for my skin, I will remove it. If I feel like there's a product that just doesn't work, I will remove it, because I know I used to just like believe that it will work, so I'll just keep using it and hoping for the best. But I've been listening to my skin more, so now I don't do that at all. And finally, and honestly, one of the weirdest yet most, you could say, controversial, this was based on my experience, but I've stopped using acne-based products. No more salicylic acid, no more benzoyl peroxide, azelaic acid, etc. I've stopped using all skincare, or I've stopped using all acne products or products dedicated to acne. And the reason is because a lot of those products were actually very drying for my skin. I would use them and my skin would either get dry or it'll start getting patchy. So one day I was just like, let me see how it feels if my skin just stopped using anything acne related. And I did it for like a week. Nothing bad happened. I did it for 2, 3, 4 weeks, and my skin was actually like breathing and getting better. So I think that was one of the major things that has benefited my skin, is to stop using acne products. A lot of them are very harsh. You know that if you have been struggling with acne, you use what? 2% benzoyl peroxide and then like a large amount of salicylic acid, which is very damaging for the skin. Now, because I have eliminated all acne targeted products on my face, my skin has been absolutely better. And I think that is it as far as my skincare story. Now, in the next couple of clips, I will show you all the products I use, how I use them, and if I recommend them to you. So stay tuned for that. Welcome to my bathroom. This is a very small bathroom, so I'm really sorry you're like squeezed into this very small space, but we'll make do with what we have. So let me show you what my updated nighttime skincare routine is, and I hope this will inspire you to make some changes to your skin. First thing I like to use is my Vanilla Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. The reason I use this is because I wear makeup and I wear sunscreen, so I like a cleansing oil or cleansing balm that really takes off everything. I started double cleansing, let's say beginning of 2019, maybe end of 2018, but I'll never go back to single cleansing. I think double cleansing is the way to go to really take off all the dirt. I love this product, as you can see. I'm like literally almost gone. The reason why I haven't finished it fully off yet is because I haven't been out since the pandemic, but I love this so much. It takes off all my makeup. It makes my skin feel really smooth also at the end. It looks like a balm, and then once you start rubbing it on your face, it starts turning oily. And when you wash it off, it turns into this like milky cleanser, which is why I like using this. Another reason why I also like using this is because of sanitation. It comes with a little spatula that you can use just to scoop out your cleanser. I don't like using much because a little does go a long way, and then I just put it on the back of my hand. And then I start. A lot of you will hate me because my hair isn't out of the way, but I don't have a hair tie, so let's just pretend it's out of the way. I rub this balm everywhere that I have put on makeup and sunscreen, and I just gently let this rub for a good minute. It doesn't really smell like much. It smells a bit like, I don't know, it just smells like a very like soft, like linen scent. Very like a clean, fresh scent. But I've had zero complaints using this. And you see how my hands are like very oily looking? It turns into an oil, and then once you hit it with some water, it'll turn milky. This has taken off a lot of my makeup ever since using it. Like when I swipe my toner on my face, I don't really get a lot of makeup left or makeup residue, so this really does take out everything. Also put it into the tiny crevices, that way you don't miss a spot. And let's get cleansing. Okay, now I go in with my La Roche-Posay Effaclar Cleansing Gel. This is $20, which is expensive for me, honestly, for a cleanser. But this has worked amazing for me. I saw this on Google. I read lots of reviews. This is very, very great, especially for acne-prone oily skin, because it is a gel cleanser. I just spread a little bit on my hand. It looks like that. It's just a clear gel. And then once I put it on my skin, it starts foaming up. I personally love this cleanser, honestly. It makes my skin really, really clean. Unfortunately, it does smell, so there is some fragrance to it, but it hasn't irritated my skin because my skin can take a beating. So let me cleanse. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm really sorry because I don't want it to burn, but I shall see you when I'm done. All right, and that is it for my double cleanse. This is honestly the only thing I do in the bathroom. I use my cleansing balm and then I use a regular cleanser. So let's head back into my room and finish off my nighttime skincare routine. Right, welcome back to my room. Now this is how my skin looks with zero makeup, nothing at all on my skin. Honestly, when I see them, I get traumatized a little bit, but my skin has looked amazing now. This is a little bit of a close-up. I know it still doesn't look perfect, but this is very good to me. This is my skin and I'm learning to love it. So let me show you what I use now. I have two different toners that I use interchangeably. This is one of my main products that has helped me. It's glycolic acid, which is AHA, which helps reduce all of the slough and the dirt on the face while also helping with cell regeneration. But I use this every other day because this can be slightly harsh. So I also then use the Thayer's facial toner, Witch Hazel in the Rose Petal. I love this a lot too. I think it smells really good. It does smell like rose. And this is another gentle toner that I use if I don't use the glycolic acid toner. So let me put some on into a cotton round. And I will start wiping away. I wipe in and out. I think that's just the way that a lot of people say to wipe. It helps with circulation. It helps with sagging, with wrinkles. So I like to wipe from in to out. This toner doesn't burn, unlike the glycolic acid 7%, and it's not the burn like a bad burn. It's like a very small tingling sensation, but that's because of the AHA working to peel off and remove all of the dead skin. But I just gently circle this all around. I use this on a day that I don't use the glycolic acid toning solution. So I use it every other day as well as the glycolic acid. On my neck, I push it up and that helps with sagginess and wrinkles. Okay. And now that it is done, the next thing I use is the Ordinary ascorbic acid 8% plus alpha arbutin 2%. I have been using this for a long time now. I believe this is like my third or fourth bottle. This is also a new product. I just recently ordered this in the toning solution a week ago. But this has been one of my favorites. It's vitamin C, so I use this both morning and night. But it also has alpha arbutin, which helps lighten up acne scars and hyperpigmentation. This you do need to wear sunscreen with because your skin can get sensitive. But I wear this with sunscreen in the morning and then I just use this at night. I put 3 small drops on my forehead, and both sides of my cheek. So 1, 2, 3. And then I will either rub or pat. I personally am in the patting mood right now. That way my skin absorbs it easily. This does also have a scent. I mean, this doesn't... Before I say anything, let me check. Of course, there's no ingredients in this, but this does have a very, very faint scent, like a warm scent to it. I pat this all around and put it on my neck as well. I stopped using this for a while actually because it did make me slightly oily. Like I would add this into my foundation and then when I would put it on, it would just be really oily. So I just stopped using it, but I'm reusing it again and it has dramatically helped my skin feel so smooth and moisturized. Vitamin C is a great antioxidant and alpha arbutin is great at texture and hyperpigmentation. So I do recommend this product, and I highly, highly recommend The Ordinary because they have great products with very inexpensive pricing for people like me who are on a budget when it comes to skincare. So check them out. Once I am done, I like to leave this on for 10 to 20 seconds and then I move on to moisturizer. Now, when it comes to moisturizers for the night, unfortunately, I am a little bit more basic. I use the Cetaphil Gentle Moisturizing Lotion. I've been using this for I don't know how many years now. I think it's just worked best for my skin. It's very gentle. A lot of dermatologists recommend it because it's just a basic moisturizer. So I just put it on my face and then get done with it. I have 0 complaints with it. It has no scent. It leaves my skin feeling hydrated and nice. And I don't think I want to stop using this. So unless I find a new and good moisturizer. So I just put in a little squirt and rub it all over my face. Same thing with the toner. I like to rub it first in and then rub it out so that it helps with circulation. Put some on my eye to also hydrate it because eye cream isn't necessary. And then same thing with my forehead. Put circles and then I start bringing the moisturizer up. And then I like to give myself a little massage as well. And then obviously you should always moisturize your neck. Your neck is honestly one of the first parts that does get wrinkles as you age. So I want to prevent that. So I just push it and lift it up. And then I also pat it in. And that is my skincare routine for the night. I do have a 6th product, honestly, but that is only if I get breakouts. I use this little bottle of 100% tea tree oil and I just dab it on spots that I feel like I'm getting pimples or there is a large pimple there. But other than that, I really only use it as a spot treatment if I need it. These are the only 5 products I've used and it has dramatically, significantly, 100% helped my face. It looks so good to me. I've lived with this for many, many years and honestly, this is the best my skin has ever been. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. I do my research when it comes to skincare, so I do know a little bit here and there. But I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you guys know that acne is not the end of the world. Everyone gets it. I think 80% of the world honestly has acne throughout their lifetime, and it does get better. Just take care of your skin, research, watch a lot of YouTube videos. I've watched plenty of YouTube skincare videos and plenty of articles with skincare. Skincare is an ever-changing field, so there's always new things coming around. But just see what your skin needs, start hydrating it, drinking more water, do the essentials, and yeah. Last thing I didn't know though is that when it comes to diet, I haven't really changed anything. The only thing I have changed is dairy, so I don't drink milk at all. The only thing I do drink is almond milk, oat milk, any plant-based milk. But when it comes to diet, nothing has changed. So yeah, love you guys so much. Please subscribe if you like these kinds of videos. Let me know if I should do any more videos like this. Let me know if you want me to do my updated skincare morning routine. You never know. It will be pretty quick, but maybe you'll enjoy that too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. So that's how I was able to reduce how much stuff I can, so that's how I was able to reduce all the stuff that I need. So that's how I was able to reduce all of those unnecessary skincare products and just focus on 4 to 5 skincare products. I have also greatly reduced the amount of money now that I've spent.